Welcome to Microchip's briefing. The content of the briefing includes: Tencent says it stockpiled Nvidia chips but seeks Chinese replacements. First FT, Joe Biden and Xi Jinping hold summit in attempt to stabilize relations. Stocks continue to rally, with investors more confident in a soft landing. Stock market news today: Dow leads stocks higher as oil falls, Bitcoin soars. Eli Lilly plans single-digit billion-dollar new German plant sources. Tencent says it stockpiled Nvidia chips but seeks Chinese replacements. CNN. Chinese tech giant Tencent has rushed to build up a large inventory of AI chips before U.S. export restrictions came into effect. The company purchased components from Nvidia early, allowing it to continue developing its generative AI model for at least a couple of generations. Tencent is now scouting for new suppliers within China for training chips. The US and China have increasingly escalated a feud over access to advanced semiconductors and the materials and equipment needed to create the technology. The US recently reduced the types of semiconductors that American companies can sell to China. First FT, Joe Biden and Xi Jinping hold summit in attempt to stabilize relations. Financial Times. US Vice President Joe Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping held a summit in San Francisco yesterday to try and stabilize US-China relations. The meeting, their first since 2021, focused on managing risks of further deterioration in the relationship and included discussions on artificial intelligence and climate change. The two countries also agreed to accelerate the rollout of renewable energy to reduce their reliance on fossil fuels. Biden is under pressure to rein in Israel's military campaign in Gaza within the next few weeks to limit civilian casualties. Stocks continue to rally, with investors more confident in a soft landing. Wall Street Journal. Eli Lilly plans single-digit billion-dollar new German plant sources. Reuters. Eli Lilly, the U.S. pharmaceutical company, is planning to invest in the single-digit billion-dollar range in a new plant in western Germany, according to sources. The project will be fully funded by Eli Lilly and will be located in the state of Rhineland-Palatinate on the French border. The company has experienced surging demand for its diabetes drug Mounjaro, which is also being used off-label for weight loss. No details are available on what the new plant will produce. Microsoft launches AI chips as developers seek Nvidia alternatives. Financial Times. Microsoft has unveiled its first custom chips for artificial intelligence, AI, in the cloud. The two processors, named Cobalt and Maya, will be deployed in Microsoft's Azure data centers next year. Cobalt is a general-purpose chip based on ARM designs, while Maya is a specialized AI accelerator. The chips will support Microsoft's services, including OpenAI and Copilot. The move follows Intel and AMD's efforts to compete with Nvidia, which currently dominates the market for AI processors. Demand for Nvidia's chips has outstripped supply over the past year, causing Microsoft to rely on other cloud providers for extra capacity. The new chips are part of Microsoft's multi-billion-dollar bet on generative AI and are expected to improve performance and efficiencies. The chips have already been endorsed by OpenAI, which has relied on Nvidia's chips until now. Microsoft's data center chips will follow in the footsteps of Google's TPUs and Amazon Web Services Trainium processors. Microsoft introduces its own chips for AI, with eye on cost. Reuters. Microsoft has announced a pair of custom-designed computer chips, which it plans to use to power its own subscription software offerings and as part of its Azure cloud computing service. The first chip, called Maya, is designed to run large language models and will be used to power the company's $30 a month Copilot service for business software users. The second chip, called Cobalt, is a central processing unit made with technology from ARM Holdings and will be used to power Teams, Microsoft's business messaging tool. Nvidia is the hidden driver of Japan's chip stock rally. Nikkei Asia. Japanese semiconductor stocks, led by Advantest, have propelled the Nikkei stock average to its highest point of the year, but market watchers say it is really Nvidia that has moved the sector. The Japanese benchmark added over 823 points, or 2.52%, to close at 33,519, ending above 33,000 for the first time in roughly 2 months. Chip testing device maker Advantest was up 8% at one point. Together with Advantest, Tokyo Electron, Japan's top supplier of chip-making equipment, contributed more than 170 points to the Nikkei's gain. Microsoft unveils its first custom-designed AI, cloud chips. Bloomberg. Microsoft has revealed its own artificial intelligence, AI, chip, the Maya 100, which will allow customers to develop and run AI programs on the company's Azure cloud service. The chip is being tested by Microsoft with its Bing and Office AI products. Its main AI partner, OpenAI, is also examining the processor. Both Maya and the Cobalt server chip will be available to customers and partners from next year. The move follows similar initiatives from rivals Amazon, which purchased an AI chipmaker in 2015, and Google, which began offering customers its AI accelerator processors in 2018. Microsoft to boost ChatGPT performance with in-house AI chips. Nikkei Asia. Microsoft has developed its own in-house AI semiconductors in order to enhance the performance of its products and reduce costs. The company has developed two types of chips, Maya and Cobalt, both of which are logic chips. The chips were developed by engineers who previously worked at outside chip manufacturers, and mass production will be outsourced to Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. Microsoft aims to incorporate the Cobalt chip into its Azure cloud services from 2024. The move is expected to reduce costs for AI operation by a third. Other tech giants including Google, Amazon, and Apple are also developing their own chips to increase the efficiency and competitiveness of their services. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.